shows up around the corner. Maybe it's that director. Oh, I can sing, I can dance, I can learn the smooth moves. I would do anything you ask me to do. Jump out on the stage, get locked up in a cage, director. Glitter and a touch of glamour. Wanna impress me, show me real amour. Flower curtains, rose petals on my bed. I'm your sweetheart. Every new day a new chance for success. The sooner the better, 'cause I'll be the best. But I draw the line at getting undressed, director. Oh, I can sing, I can dance, I can learn the smooth moves. I would do anything you ask me to do. Jump out on the stage, get locked up in a cage, director. Mr. Director, I will do anything you want me to do. Hey, Mr. Director, anything, anything for you. I can sing, I can dance, I can sing, I can dance, I can learn the smooth moves. I would do anything you ask me to do. Jump out on the stage, get locked up in a cage, director. Oh, I can sing, I can dance, I can learn the smooth moves. I would do anything you ask me to do. Jump out on the stage, get locked up in a cage, director. Oh, bring it on, director. I know how to deliver. Come on, director.
You're so fine, oh lady. Let your body take control. You're on my mind, baby. Just move a little closer. And I say, oh, it's a night we'll both remember. Oh, sweet surrender. Oh, we're moving close together. Wanna make your body mine through the night. Hot and sweet through the night.
but now you're gone.
I'm going to try this one more time, not muted. Hey everyone, welcome to Comedy Sports live on Twitch. This is the CSzN network, and you are watching Comedy Sports Competitive Improv. We've got a great match to you. It is Wednesday night, and it is minor league night. We've got this great match. We've got a blue, dressed in blue, the Blue Line, and they'll be going up all night for your laughter and your love against the Shawshank Redemptions, dressed in red. Yes, this is minor league. These are players that are going to come in together, and they're going to do improv for you based on suggestions. Now, I know we've got a lot of loyal fans and a lot of barn burners out there in the chat. How about this? If you've been here before, if you love Comedy Sports, throw a bunch of 6 and 7s in the chat for me, please. Throw a bunch of 6 and 7s in the chat. Let me see it. If you've never been here before, this is your first time to the Comedy Sports Network, just put first time. Write out first time in the chat. What we do here is competitive improv. Our great ref tonight, Heather the Heat Scholl, will be coming out and asking all night long for suggestions. She may ask, like, I'll come out with this. How about this? In the chat, write out your favorite color. It could be blue, could be red. In the chat, write out a location that you'd love to travel to one day. In the chat, write out your favorite mode of transportation. Mine personally is the train. So we'll be coming out all night long like that. How about this? If you go to the zoo, what's the first animal you need to see? I love the kangaroos. I don't know why. I just love them. Gotta go see them. So as when the referee asks for those suggestions, type them in real loud, type them in real proud. We do not have a show without you. Now, this being competitive with 2 teams, we do have some fouls. The most important foul is our brown bag foul. Yes, in Comedy Sports, we believe that we can do a match for everyone. We don't need to say anything lewd or poopy or gross or disturbing to make you laugh. We can do that all very clean. So, but as my players, they may mess it up, and someone in the chat may mess it up. If my players mess it up, Heather will call the brown bag foul, and that offending player will have to put a brown paper bag over his, her, or their head and maybe sit out the remainder of that game. If we see it in the chat, we've got a robot. Yes, our very own robot to monitor the chat. It is our brown bag bot, and they'll give you a warning. I'll also be watching. Tech people will be watching. We'll give you a warning the first time. The second time, we'll just ask you to leave the screen, and we'll kick you out of the room. These are not my rules. These are sanctioned by the Comedy Sports League of America. I think I've talked enough. I've got it covered. If this is your first time to this network and you have a Prime account or you want to subscribe, smash that subscribe button and we'll keep up to date on all our shows. Yeah, smash it, hit it. And Ryan, let's start this match.
Good evening, loyal fans. Welcome to CSzN, your home for virtual improv on the internet and the home of Comedy Sports Chicago. Loyal fans, it's November 4th, Wednesday at 7:30 p.m., which means you know what's happening. That's right, it's my mom's birthday, but also a minor league match where we have 2 amazing teams for you tonight. In red, your Shawshank Redemptions are taking on your team in blue, the Blue Line. Let's see what happens. All right, so now let's meet both your teams. Throw some red #1 emotes in the chat for your red team, the Shawshank Redemptions. Up first for the Redemptions, Jacob Schaefer. Coming up next, Maureen Winston. And your captain for the Shawshank Redemptions, Alex DiVirgilio. All right, loyal fans, now let's throw some blue #1 emotes in the chat for your team in blue, the Blue Line. Up first for the Blue Line, Nina Chipper Williams. Coming Coming up next, Katie Waldron. And your captain for the blue line, Dan Cracker. All right, loyal fans, get that applause emoji ready to type in the chat box. And please welcome to the screen your ref for tonight, Heather Scholl.
Hello. Hi, Hars. How's it going?
I'm good, Heather. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Happy to be
All
here.
righty.
Are you down? Oh, yeah. High five.
I'm
my
right
friend.
here. Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go. Put
Got
your
it.
hand a little closer. I'm little. There you go.
I just
We did
like
it.
picked you up out of the corner and threw you off the screen. That'd be fun. Anyway, I'm so excited to be here, and I'm so feeling the love with the most applicable use of the ref Heather emoji. It makes me so happy. I'm
It's a good
thrilled.
emoji. It's a real good
Yeah.
emoji.
It's like maybe the biggest honor of my life. Okay, anyway, I'm here to ref. I've got an emoji. We have to get to it.
Yeah.
Hars, you explained most everything. You've got the brown bag foul. I have to point out as referee, there are many, many fouls in comedy sports that I can call. One new one that is new this year that we have to point out is the technical foul. Yes, we are in Twitch. We are online. There are many more computer issues that could happen. And in addition to computer issues, just mess ups, like, maybe forgetting to unmute yourself.
That happens. Yeah, that happened to me.
Luckily,
there's a
that was
lot
a
of buttons in computer,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm not good at it.
You're not good at computering. You know what? Luckily, that was before gameplay, so you got away with no technical foul. But I could blow my whistle and call that on a player if they forget to unmute themselves, if they freeze or glitch out, they have a bad connection, anything like that. Technical foul, and they could lose points or just be ejected from that game. So keep an eye out, and fans, feel free to call me out on these fouls in the chat too. I'm here for it. All right, but for now, to get this match started, I need captains to the screen. All right. Hello, Captain Dan, Captain Alex. Please shake hands.
Oh, yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Very good sportsmanship. To get this started, normally I would love to do a coin toss. However, all of my quarters are reserved for laundry. So I do need to determine who's going to call this first game. And in order to do that, I have to send you into your homes to bring me an object. I would love for you to come back with something that you are going to rely on this winter.
Oh.
I'm just
Heather,
going to decide what I like best. I'm just looking for ideas, of like comfortable things. Because right now I've got candles. So, maybe some inspiration to see what,
maybe like a stew pot where you could make a stew.
I don't
have one
have
of
a
those.
crock pot, and I'm thinking maybe I should get a crock pot.
I think that'd be important. Yeah. They're so good.
Yeah. So we're going to see. Oh, wow. Dan is running around. I hear lots of sounds happening. I really hope that that's Alex. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know if he could hear us. You know what, Dan, what do you got?
I have
Oh, sorry, I should put this down real quick.
I have my Steelers hat. Now, Heather, I know you're not gonna like that because you're a Bengals fan.
Well, a fan is a stretch, but I'm from Cincinnati.
But it keeps me warm, and it lets everyone in Chicago know that I'm a fan.
Okay. Pennsylvania is very topical right now. However, you know how I feel about the Steelers. So, Alex, I think I saw it, but what do you have there?
Yeah, I mean, why show people that you're a fan of something when you can constantly talk about it with them? Now, this Instant Pot has revolutionized the way that I make food. You want chili, but who has time to stand around a big garbage can with like one of those
Alex,
oars?
You win, because while you guys were gone, I was talking about how I wanted a crock pot. So that you got it. I'm so sorry, Dan. I'm so sorry.
It's fair.
All right, everyone's over to my place after this for chili. It'll be ready by the end of the show.
All right. Well, that is a tough blow for the blue line, but that means the Redemptions get to call this first game. Captain Alex, what would you like to play?
We would like to play Try That On for Size.
All right. Captain Dan, do you accept this challenge?
No, I do.
All right, players, I'm going to need you to send one player to the screen. In the meantime, loyal fans, I would love for you to, in the chat, give me some active activities, like sports, like football is an active activity, or everyday activities that you might do, like sweeping the floor, or cooking in your crock pot, something active. So while those are going, I'll explain to you what you're going to see. Our players are going to be going head to head, taking turns doing the motion of that activity. So if it were football, the first player might say, I'm playing football. Try that on for size. The second player has to come up with a different activity that could match this motion and say that. If at any point they say something that doesn't make sense, or if they repeat something, if their brain explodes and they don't have anything at all, or if they completely change the motion, I can blow my whistle and that player will have to leave the screen. And that's right, we're going to rotate through, and the team that has the last player left standing, or the team that everyone rotates through has no players left, the team with the last player left standing is going to get 5 big points and take the initial lead in this match. All right, so I believe we have are the captains going first? Who are you sending up?
We are going first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going first. I will be here.
Fantastic. Captain v. Captain. I've got some great suggestions here in the Twitch chat. I'm going to take for our initial activity. These are dangerous and fun. Maybe we'll come back to one of those. Your first activity is styling hair. Yes, you're styling hair. We're going to start with the blue team players for the game of Try That On for Size. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm styling hair. Try that on for size.
I'm brushing those flies out of my face while I'm cycling my triathlon. Try that on for size.
Oh, look, I'm a greaser from Grease the musical. Try that on for size.
You don't know how far back the wings on my eyeliner will go. Try that on for size.
Every hair in my head is a friend of mine. Try that on for size.
Is she looking? I don't know. I'll just keep doing it until someone sees. Try that on for size.
I've got so much gel in here, it's too much.
Too many hair things. I let them go, but I just couldn't let it keep going, Dan. I'm so sorry. Dan, you have to leave the screen. We're sending up our next blue player. Katie is to the screen. We've still got some wonderful suggestions. This round, we will start with Captain Alex. Your new suggestion is raking leaves. Raking leaves is your suggestion. Starting with Alex, players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. I'm raking leaves. Try that on for size.
Double, toil and trouble. Try that on for size.
And I take the giraffe's leash from you, good sir. Try that on for size.
Get over here. Try that on for size.
Wrong letter! Try that on for size.
Please don't leave me, please. Try that on for size.
When the moon hits your eye, I'm a gondola driver. Try that on for size.
Oh, but I just want it, Mommy. I just want it. Please. Try that on for size.
Okay, no more putting lotion on my hand before pulling the sword out of the stone. Try that on for size.
Strike. Try that on for size.
Well, looks like I'm gonna pull the
Hesitation! I'm so sorry, that hesitation. Alex, you have to leave the screen. Might have come up with something brilliant, but took too long. All right, so our next red player is coming to the screen. We have Maureen versus Katie. All right, I'm gonna go back up to some of these dangerous activities that I saw up here. Your suggestion is juggling knives. Not just any juggling knives. We're gonna start with Katie, juggling knives. Players, you ready?
Yes. I'm juggling knives. Try that on for size.
I'm picking up all of my tablecloths. Whoop, whoop. Try that on for size.
Ooh, let me pick these apples. Try that on for size.
I'm doing that rope CrossFit thing that's really hard. Try that on for size.
Oh, it's a pizza pie. Yeah, try that on for size.
Oh, who likes to do the Watusi? I do. Try that on for size.
Macarena, try that on for size.
I love just hearing my bangle bracelets clatter on both of my wrists. Try that on for size.
Get over here. Try that on for size.
Oh, who's ready for some double dutch? Try that on for size.
I'm just doing some jazzercise. Try that on for size.
Come here, come here, come here, come here. Try that on for size.
I'm sorry, but Katie already summoned someone.
Never summon too many people, but fine. Bye.
You can in
Oh.
this game. Okay, that means we're bringing up our final red player, Jacob, and his sunglasses to the screen. Okay, I need to get looking at these activities. We've got so many fantastic ones in here. Ooh, this is fun. Your suggestion, and we're going to start with Jacob, is petting porcupines.
Ooh.
Yes, that's right. We only have one red player left, so it could come down to this. For the suggestion, petting porcupines, starting with red team. Are you ready?
Yes. I'm petting porcupines. Try that on for size.
I'm playing the bongos. Try that on for size.
Who my favorite nephews? Try that on for size.
Just drying my nails. Try that on for size.
I need this mashed potato mountain of Devil's Peak to go down. Try that on for size.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle wrists. Just, wiggle wrists. Try that on for size.
I can paint walls with my fingers dipped in paint. Try that on for size.
Just over here doing magic. Try that on for size.
Okay, Cleopatra, calm down, calm down. It's just a snake. Don't worry. Try that on for size.
Do the wiggle, 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 wiggle.
You can summon too many people and you can wiggle too much. Katie is gonna wiggle her way off of the screen. All right, Nina to the screen. Our final two players with her venture card. She is ready to go. Our final two players, it is all down to this for 5 big points on the line. Your activity is, I've seen a couple of these in here, and they came from the person, the user, in the chat, Lacrosse Girl 2020. Your suggestion is lacrosse. Shout out to Lacrosse Girl 2020. We are going to start with Nina for 5 big points. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
I'm lacrossing. Try that on for size.
Got me balloon stuck in the wind. I did again, Mary Poppins. I'll try and bring her back down. Try that on for size.
I think if I just move it over here, sir, you'll be able to see me a little bit better. Try that on for size.
Okay, one flag semaphore. I don't think this is gonna work, but I'll try. Try that on for size.
Okay, I really did not want to be on the color guard team, but my mom made me have an extracurricular. Try that on for size.
2 cell phones and yet no reception? Try that on for size.
I'm just, waiting for somebody to ask me to dance. Can't you see how good I am at this dance? Can somebody please ask me to dance? Try that on for size.
Oh my gosh. Wow, my evil stepmother and my evil stepsister just had me here sweeping up chimney dust all day. I wish I could just go to the ball sometime and maybe find a prince and have like a glass slipper, but get home before midnight, before my carriage turns into a pumpkin, and maybe true love evades me forever, Try that on for size.
If you had said try that on for size a while ago, I might have let it go, but I'm so sorry, Cinderella. You gotta leave the ball. That's 5 points to the blue line. Yeah, all right, gotta call it tough there. Also, I'm not sure how you play lacrosse, but that was loose. Okay, Hars, you are
Yes.
You're taking vigorous notes for us there, making sure that we are keeping this match on track. In order to do that, we've completed our first head-to-head. We've got 5 points on the board. That means I need Captain Dan to the screen. Hello, Dan.
Hello.
despite your unfortunate coin toss, you have managed to take the early lead in this match. How does it feel? Oh, wait,
If-
I'm the ref and I don't care. Talk to a commentator later.
Oh.
Dan,
Oh,
you've
Well-
earned the right for your team to get this first game in the team choice round. What do you want to play?
well, we here, the blue line, really like trains. And so, but trains go far, they go near, they go wherever you want to go. And so we would like to play near, far, wherever you are.
All right, near, far, wherever you are, field your team. For this game, in the chat, loyal fans, give me some suggestions of like a group of people, like teachers or cousins, people at a family reunion, something that like a group of people might be. And for this game, you're going to see a scene from the blue line. However, as the title suggests, at any point, one player must be near the screen. One player must be far from the screen, and one player will be, well, wherever they are. We won't see them. And they have to make sure that at any point in time, someone is in each of those positions, near, far, and wherever they are. Okay, we've got some, ooh, I like this suggestion. And because there are two, we've got a beekeeping convention as well as someone suggesting beekeepers. So I feel like it's fate. Beekeepers is your suggestion for this game of near, far, wherever you are. Yes, snaps for that. For this game of near, far, wherever you are, blue line, are you ready?
Yes.
Jacob, the bees got out again.
Oh, Mom, I'm real afraid of the bees, if we're being truly honest. They give me nightmares.
Oh my God, they give me nightmares too, son. I think you get it from me. It's hereditary. Oh my God.
Oh, wait, Mom.
Okay, all right.
Bees.
I understand that you wanted to send me out first to see if I could by possibly any chance control the bees, and honestly the answer is no. No, I cannot, and I'm so sorry. I wanted to be the beekeeping member of this family too.
Carol Ann, you're so fine, honey. You're okay. We're doing a good job. We're doing great. Oh my God, what's coming?
Oh.
Hey, brother, I didn't want to let you down so much, and now look at us. We're just an embarrassing family of beekeepers. I can't even keep one dang bee.
Oh, sister, it's gonna be fine. We'll all get together in the end, and the bees will be our friends. That'll be great.
Do you mean that?
I do mean that. Your breath is a smidge bee-like. I know you've been eating bees. Let's be brutally honest.
My hands.
They're back again.
Oh my God, my hands.
Mama, no, the bees got your hands.
They got my hands. I'm all fluffy and puffy now.
Mama, if there's one thing your sensitive hands could make the most beautiful pie.
They're so fluffy and puffy.
No, Mama, it hurts too bad what we've done to you and your beautiful hands. We used to make prize winning pies, and now look at me.
Oh.
I'm chewing on bees, I said.
Mom?
Mama?
Mom?
What is it, my kids?
Sister. Mom.
I gotta startle from. What? I gotta startle from Mama. I thought she was gonna.
I'm back. You guys, I think I figured it out. I got a trap in the corner. We got a trap.
You're gonna trap the bees first? Quick! Okay, we all gotta set it up. I'll set up my hand.
Good, you get it. Oh no, there's one getting me.
Oh. Mom. Wait, I have an idea. Oh, I have an idea.
What, brother? What's your idea?
Okay, again with the breath. If we could maybe become bees.
Brother, your mind has had a lot of ideas, but none.
Say that again? No one's given me a compliment in years.
I said your mind has come up with so many ideas, but now to become a bee, that's your idea. Well,
Oh.
It's too
Mom.
late for me. Save yourself, my kids.
That's time. right. Loyal fans, keep that game of near, far, wherever those beekeepers are, locked away in your mind. You're going to have to vote on it later. For now, I need Captain Alex to the screen. Hello, Alex.
Hi.
You
Oh,
just
that's me
saw.
here.
You just saw a great game. You're going to
We did.
have to combat that. Tell me about your strategy. Oh wait, just tell me what game
Absolutely.
you're going to play.
Even better, we would like to play the game I Go to Extremes.
Oh, a classic game. I Go to Extremes. Please field your team. Screen your team. All right, loyal fans, I Go to Extremes. You may have heard those words strung together before in the form of a Billy Joel song title. That's right, that's a theme here. I need you in the chat to give me some suggestions of your favorite Billy Joel songs. What you're going to see a scene performed by the Redemptions. However, Alex and Maureen can only speak in lyrics from a specific Billy Joel song. And Jacob there will have to justify that scene, justify it using whatever words he chooses. They are experts, they are pros, so they can do this. All right, let's see here what we got. Okay.
There's some real good suggestions, Heather.
There are. Alex, your song is Stories from an Italian Restaurant.
Yep.
And Maureen, because I love this song, Uptown Girl. There's just the one in the song. All right, so they know their task. I would also love a suggestion to get the scene started. Perhaps a location, maybe a location that would fit in your living room, like a small boat, or might take a moment. But as a reminder, Alex is Stories from an Italian Restaurant, and Maureen is Uptown Girl, and Jacob is Anything Goes. Okay, that Mark Wilder, this would probably fit as far as I know. Your suggestion is a robot habitat. I think that checks out. Robot habitat is your suggestion for this game of I Go to Extremes. Redemptions, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, thank you for coming to Northeast World. We have a lot of robots out here. I'm going to be your Anything Goes guide, Sutton Foster. Before we begin our tour, does anyone have any questions? Yeah, Margaret.
I'm in love with an uptown girl.
Awesome. We do have a lot of different regions in here. We do have kind of like a small town Main Street, so that you may find some uptown women there. Thank you so much.
I'll meet you anytime you want.
You'll meet me anytime you want. Great. Let's just get started. So what I want to point out first is the trees here. The trees are absolutely amazing, but they're not real.
You know that she's got a choice.
I agree. Okay, every investor here has a choice whether they want a real thing or something fake. Okay, but sometimes we just have to.
It all depends upon your appetite.
Thank you. What does it say, Brian? Thank you, Brian.
Living in her white bread world.
What is ready for this great red world? Anything you want. This world, Northeast World, is your world. Anything you want, you can do. Yes.
I did not know you could look so good after so much time.
Excuse me. How did you...
Eddie! Brendan Eddie? Eddie!
Eddie? Cousin Eddie? What? We were the first generation of robots ever. This is amazing. I never thought I'd meet another robot here.
And when she wakes up?
We don't need to talk about the human guests here. Okay?
That's time. Whoa. Yes. All right. Before we get to voting, I want to use my power as ref. I want to give a bonus point to the Redemptions, specifically for Jacob, because not only did he set that in a Westworld reference, but also he used Anything Goes, which I just threw out there. He made a Sutton Foster and Anything Goes on Broadway reference, and I just, thank you. You've earned a bonus point for your team.
Excellent. Well, that's good for the Redemptions, Heather. That puts them on the board with 1 point.
With 1 point. Loyal fans, it is your time to determine who gets the 5 big points from that team choice round. You can give those points to the near far, wherever you are, of the blue line, or the game you just saw, I Go to Extremes, of the Redemptions. There is going to be a poll, right, Hars?
Yeah.
Tell them all about it.
Oh, I'm going to put up a poll. You should see it now, and you should vote for the team you want. If you want the blue team or the blue line to win, vote there. If you want the red team or the red Shawshank Red Redemptions, give them a click. And this poll will be open for a little bit longer, and we'll see who wins. But right now, it can be still anybody's game. The Redemptions are clearly a second half team.
All right.
I think it's still running.
Oh, I do see it there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not voting as the referee.
Well, the referee shouldn't vote unless the referee wants to vote.
The referee shouldn't vote.
Okay, fair enough. Sometimes when I ref, I vote if I can.
Hars, that's
Sure.
not fair.
Okay. Alrighty.
And this has been Voting Chat with Heather and Hars.
Heather and Hars, the voting chat. Tune in next time when we say other things.
Yeah. Oh. Did we get it?
I'm not sure. I cannot see it on my screen.
Oh no,
so-
our players are so anxious. Look at them.
Yeah.
Mine says, let's try this again.
Oop.
Oh boy.
Oh, here comes the poll.
Okay.
It's up now. Vote now, fans. Vote now.
Thanks for tuning into episode 2 of Heather and Hars Voting Chat.
Right now, the blue team is very much ahead.
Poll ended.
Oh, yeah, now I see. Let's try again. Oh, you know what? It looks like the blue team won. That's 5 more points for the blue team, bringing our score. Redemptions won with their bonus point. The blue line, 10.
10. Okay, we will... I'll keep working on my voting chat bits. But in the meantime, I need captains to the screen. Okay, Captain Dan, you have taken quite a lead. Because of that, I'm going to throw it over to Captain Alex. I want to give you this advantage in this next head-to-head to call this game. What would you like to call?
Just like Andy Dufresne broke out of Shawshank Redemption, we're going to break out of our slump here with the game of Challenge.
Challenge. All right.
Excellent.
Captain Dan, do you accept the challenge of Challenge?
It's our best game, so of course we do.
Oh, okay. All right. Bring your teams to the screen. For the game of Challenge, I would love loyal fans in the chat to give a suggestion of something perhaps maybe you have a degree in. Like, I don't know, I have a degree in musical theater, so perhaps something that you have a lot of knowledge about, if you have a doctorate or a master's or something like that. And guess what? Our experts are our players are also experts in that subject, just as they are Billy Joel lyrics. So they're going to, one player is going to step forward and begin speaking on that subject. However, at any point, one of the other players can yell challenge I will hear their challenge and accept or decept it. If I accept that challenge, they will continue speaking. I will be monitoring the time and giving them a 30-second warning. The team with the last player left standing at the end of this challenge is going to earn 5 big points in this head-to-head. Okay, so Lacrosse Girl says nothing. I think that's not true, Lacrosse Girl. I think you know a lot about lacrosse. Ooh, I would love to know more about this. Instructional design.
Ooh.
Instructional design. All right, Alex, I'm also going to give you the advantage of having a red player start. Who would like to begin our discussion?
Thank you so much. I would like Jacob to begin our discussion.
Jacob's going to kick us off in this very informative game of challenge with instructional design. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Instructional design. You've seen it everywhere. It's in IKEA catalogs. You want to know how to build something? You don't like words? Guess what? Get a hammer and a smiley face thing, and then put some dowels and some screws and make yourself a bookshelf. Because without that design, you wouldn't be able to
Challenge.
read.
Yes, Nina.
I have not used designs. I've used YouTube videos instead of
Ooh,
the booklet.
let's hear about that.
When putting together things, particularly maybe from IKEA or a different furniture store, I find that sometimes the manual is out of control. So I go on YouTube to find somebody else that did it first, and that can explain it very slowly with their own video, and I can pause it and I can start it whenever I want. I also love looking at the backgrounds of other people's houses.
Yes, Maureen.
Everybody knows when you restart a YouTube video, you have to watch like 30 seconds of ads.
This is true. Let's hear about it.
I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but lately there have been way more ads on YouTube than normal, and they're popping up in the beginning of videos, in the middle, like a minute after you saw them originally. It's really kind of awful.
Challenge.
Yes, Katie.
My job is to schedule commercials, and I know that they do this to get you to buy things.
Okay.
So in TV and radio, on YouTube, they place the commercials there, so that makes you want to buy something or even research it online. They're doing this to make you buy things. That's why.
Challenge.
Jacob.
Why buy it when you can build?
Yes.
Awesome. They say if you like teach someone to fish, they'll eat for a lifetime. So you learn how to build that bookshelf. Guess what? You're going to be building bookshelves. You'll be building beds. You'll be building futons. You'll be building the table that my computer's
Challenge.
Dan.
I'd like to go back to instructions.
Okay.
I have a degree in instructions, and I got it at United States Instructions Institute of Technology. The
Challenge.
US.
Yeah, I was waiting for a challenge there. Maureen.
Not an accredited university.
Tell me about it.
Sure. So I also have worked in the world of marketing, and DeVry Online was one of my clients, and people think they're not accredited, but they are. You can get a degree. It's a really great option for people in the military specifically who need to do distance learning. But right now, kind of almost everyone needs to do distance learning, except there are some school districts that are like, no, come in person. So then they have to go in person, and then these kids are sitting in masks all day, and they're like, can I be at home? They're like, not in a mask. And they're like,
Challenge.
Nina.
I have seen some creative plexiglass solutions done for smaller children.
That's true. You've got 30 seconds remaining. Go.
Okay, so my niece is 3 years old, and although she loves wearing her mask, which is pink and zebra.
Challenge.
Alex.
I work with 3-year-olds. Many of them do not enjoy wearing masks.
This is true. 15 seconds.
That is true. It falls off all the time. It gets covered in the things that little
Challenge.
kids have
Dan.
coming out of their face.
I've had cousins that were 3.
No, Alex, keep going.
Challenge.
That's
Katie.
right.
Have you ever seen a kid in a Batman mask?
No, tell
Yes.
me.
Kids in Batman masks are so excited. They're so happy because they're Batman or they're Bruce Wayne or
Maureen.
except for the kids who want to be Catwoman, but they were sold out.
Yes, tell me about it.
I used to watch the original Batman, and I loved all 3 original.
Challenge.
That is time. Maureen brings it in for the red team.
That brings our score 10 for the blue team, 6 for the Redemptions.
All right, we have got, I believe, what we would call a barn burner. That's right. There's only a 4-point difference here. All right. So because the red just took those points, I need Captain Alex to the screen.
Hi!
Hello, Alex. You have won a game that was a fair and square defeat. So you've earned the right to choose in this second team choice round. What do you want to play?
That is true. This is a very special team for me because Maureen, Jacob, and I, 7 years ago, were put on some of the original comedy sports house teams of Caliber, Sonic, and Zephyr. And we had to come up with our own formats before we jumped into the current style of show that we're doing with Minor League. So, to pay an homage to that, we'd like to play the game of Pitch Perfect.
All right. I love it. For this game, I believe you need to send one player out of the room. Who's it going to be?
We do. We are going to send Maureen out.
All right. Everyone say goodbye, Maureen.
Bye, friend.
All right. And she's
Bye,
going to
Maureen.
disappear there. I will give her a second to make sure. Yep. All right. She is gone. She cannot hear us. Okay. So for this, we need to get a few suggestions, and Maureen is going to have to guess. I'm going to ask for these gets first and explain a little further. So I need a popular song. Put these in the chat for me. A popular song. I also need a famous host, such as Steve Harvey or Mark Summers, a famous host of some sort, and a time period like the Renaissance or the 90s. So again, that is popular song, famous host, and a time period. Ooh, okay. I'm going to write these down here. I'm still looking for more popular songs. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, so your song is the Star Spangled Banner. Your famous host is none other than You Want to Be on Top? Tyra Banks, America's Next Top Model. And we need a time period. Let's see here. Ooh, okay. First one I see in here, the 80s. The 1980s. And for those viewers who are as excited about this throwback as I am, the famous song is an homage to Caliber. Famous host is playing tribute to Sonic, and the time period for Zephyr. That might not mean anything to you, and that's okay, but it means something to all of us. So what's going to happen is Maureen's going to come back in here, and Jacob and Alex are going to have to get her to guess these three things by giving her clues in the style of an interrogation style or press conference style. It depends. How nice are you going to be to her as you give her these? She's giving a product
She'll be
pitch.
pitching us. She'll be pitching the comedy sports higher-ups.
Ooh, yes,
some
you're
of
in the
these,
space.
this show that involves all three of these specific elements.
All right, so imagine, loyal fans, you've got two Jason Geises in the Comedy Sports Theater there, and Maureen is pitching this game to them. They're going to have to get her to guess these three things, and then she will deliver the show pitch perfectly. All right, we have Maureen coming back here. We've got our three things. I believe our players are ready for this pitch. Redemptions, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank you so much for pitching things to us. We're excited to hear your show pitch, and we think it'll be great for the theater.
I'm really excited. You know, I wanted to bring back the spirit of something kind of old school, so I'm wearing my OG improvised double dare red shirt, of course, for the red team.
I love red glares, personally. I think they're fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Good choice to use royalty-free music as well. Like, we just blown away by this savvy business thinking.
Well, I really didn't want you to have to pay a ton of money for the music we use in the show. So I was like, what if we just like put in happy birthday and it could just be whoever's birthday?
That's the
Now,
key. That's the key right
And
there.
correct me if I'm wrong, this song, not to get all historical on everything, but a little bit older than Happy Birthday, wouldn't you say?
It is, you know, it's been just an epic week for all of us. And I was like, what if we all were this into our country all the time? And the show could just have the Star Spangled Banner And we can play it all the
Love it. Love it. Okay. Okay. Fine.
Big fan. Big fan. But as far as the host of the show, do you really think you're going to be able to get her?
I 100% think that, like, what else is Vanna White doing?
Well, you know, I mean, just looking at us right now, can you tell if we're doing it? Can you tell if we're doing it?
I can't, and that's the point of the show, is that I can't tell what you're doing because you're Jenny McCarthy. Judge on the Masked Singer.
That's completely fair. And I just want to clarify, you want her life size?
Want her
Wild.
life size?
You want her life size? That's wild. Absolutely wild to me. But look, if you're into it, we can make it happen.
I want her as she is, as we should all be, and the show's going to celebrate that because this person is Miss RuPaul, who's very tall.
We do like that, but what's like the next model that you're thinking of?
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
I am a big fan of Dancing with the Stars, and I don't know if I love the host change, but I'm learning to live with it. Tyra Banks.
Beautiful. Yep.
You know what? You say it, and we'll make it happen. But is this really a time that people actively would like to return to?
You know what? Once you live through 2020, you can go back to any time period and be totally fine because we're going to go back to 1862 and just see what's going on, you know?
Oh.
No. You know what? We're going to stop you right there. Absolutely not. Maybe we could just put it forward by at least 100 years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because
Big fan of 20th century.
aren't we all? It sure as heck beats the 21st so far. So I think I want to go back to like the late 1960s, before disco, but after World War II.
That sounds great, Scott. Great, Scott. But I think we can just kind of get away from the grooviness.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought it would be hip to be square, but I guess we could go to like Back to the Future, maybe the 1980s.
all right.
Okay.
No, I'm just you've got it. But just like remind us how all of these things fit together for your show.
In song?
Oh, in song, of course. So back in the 1980s, everything was totally cool, and the other thing people really liked was singing about flags. Singing about flags all the time. So we're gonna do a show where we just sing about different pieces of fabric that we like. It's going to be called Swatch.
Let's put it up!
Let's do it.
That's the game. Yeah! You just saw the never before heard of game of Swatch that maybe we will play sometime.
I would watch that. I would totally watch that.
You would watch Swatch?
I would watch Swatch, yeah.
All right. Great. We'll workshop it. Hars, maybe in our next voting chat. Speaking of that, keep that game of Pitch Perfect locked away, loyal fans, because you're about to see a game to combat it. I need Captain Dan to the screen. Hello, Dan. All right. Your lead has shrunk a little bit.
I know.
Yeah, but enough chit chat. What do you want to play?
Ooh, well, as you know, we're a fan of trains, and so we thought we would love to play a game that we are going to call Panel of Train Experts.
Okay, another classic game, Panel of Train Experts. I need you to get your players ready for this panel. Loyal fans, what I need from you in the chat are sounds a train would make.
Oh boy.
I know there are a couple that are obvious ones. I need different sounds. I need 3 different sounds that a train would make. So start putting those in the chat. But what you're about to see are a panel of experts. They're going to answer all kinds of questions for you. So after you're done thinking of train sounds, I also need you to come up with some questions for us, advice type questions, things that you're wondering about, like maybe relationship questions, career questions, what Alex should cook in a crock pot questions. I don't know, that's just something that I thought of off the top of my head. So those kinds of questions. Okay, I've got some wonderful train sounds here.
You
and
certainly do,
Horace,
Heather.
you can determine if these are real train sounds or not.
I will.
I think these are fun. Okay, so Dan, your suggestion is chugga chugga.
A classic. A classic.
The debate, though, really is how many chugga chuggas before a choo choo. Anyway, we'll debate that later. Ooh, and then
There's two.
Nina, your suggestion is boom. And
When the two cars come together, yeah.
some of these I don't even know how to say. But let's see here. Ooh, and I like this one is a good Chicago one. Katie, your suggestion is doors closing.
Yep.
All right. So now that we've got those wonderful train sounds, again, loyal fans, keep thinking of those questions and throw those in the chat continually through this game. I'm going to need a bunch. But first, I would love to meet our panel of train experts. All right. We will start with Chugga Chugga.
Hello, my name is Chugga Chugga Choo Chammy, and I'm just excited to be here.
Thank you. All right. Now, boom.
Bonjour, je suis Monsieur Boom. Something that's very special about me is the way I respect the history of trains. The booms.
Okay. Thank you. And finally, doors closing.
Name L.
Okay. This is a great panel of train experts. All right, first question. Okay, from Abby. What hobbies should I pick up this winter? What are some good winter hobbies? This is a great question. Let's start in that order again. Chugga chugga.
Well, of course, you've got to start with getting on a train. It's going to be chilly out there, and you've got to get on that train and get going.
That's pretty good advice, I guess. Boom.
Is the most important part of beginning your journey is stepping to the rotating door entry and swapping your card. Not too fast, not too slow, but just at the right boom.
Boom. Okay.
Boom.
Noted. And finally, some good winter hobbies to pick up. Doors closing.
L. Make sure you go to a hotel and close the door behind you.
Okay. So I will shut myself away in a hotel this winter once I take the train there. Good advice. All right. We've got some more great questions for this panel. Ooh, okay. Let's see here. Can my cat ride on a discounted fare since he's under 12? This is many layers to this question. Can Mark Wilder's cat ride on a discounted fare because he's under 12? Boom.
Okay. If you want to ride with your cat, the most important part when you descend the steps into the choo-choo is to take your cat and put them in your shirt so they are not seen. Take your card quickly now, quickly, and boom, it on the center and then run.
Boom and run. Doors closing.
L. As long as they get in before the door closes, what the L?
Chugga chugga. Can that cat?
Well, you got to know that you got to bring a cat with you. Bring the cat, and if you can put it under the seat, it'll be fine because no one sees under seats, and you'll be fine.
All right. these make sense.
Yes.
All right, how about for our next question? We're going to start with doors closing. How long do I need to train before I master something?
L. You know, sometimes it takes over 1,000 tries. But what do I know? Doors closing.
Chugga chugga.
Well, I've been working on this for years. This being my eyesight, I can't really see. So just keep going.
And
Yeah.
boom.
I have been training on trains my entire life. My mother sent me away to boarding school when I was much too young in order for me to learn the perfect art of the boom. So what I say is don't love your children, send them to school, teach them le boom.
Perfect. Okay. And finally, this might be a literal question, and I want to know the answers. We're going to start with Chugga Chugga. Where did you get that scarf?
When I was a young boy, I had a father named Chugga Chugga Choo Chumung Sr., and he brought me downtown to get a scarf. And then he took it from me. I don't. Yeah, that's where I got the scarf.
Oh, no.
Ugh.
Okay. Well, boom. Where did you get that scarf?
The place I acquire all of my scarves is when you descend down the train and you're ready to enter in the turnstile. Before you boom, you see the person in front of you, you say, and get out! And then you wrap it around from them, and then you take their scarf, and then you boom, and then you run.
Oh, okay. Wow. Doors closing. Where
L.
did you get that scarf?
I found it on the train. There was a lady who was ready to sell.
That's the game. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
It's time for the anxiously anticipated episode 3 of Heather and Har's voting chat.
Voting
that's right,
chat.
because it's time for our loyal fans to vote. You saw 2 wonderful games. You saw Pitch Perfect and the new game of Swatch, and you also saw Panel of Train Experts from the Blue Line. The poll is up there. It says who
And
gets
people are
those
voting
points,
in.
y'all.
Yep. Heather, a little story about hers. When I had my cat, I actually took her on the train a few times, and I would stuff her in my backpack.
Oh.
And then we would ride the train together, and she would meow a lot. And then people would want to pet her because she was adorable.
Why is your bag meowing?
Yeah, my
That's
bag would
cool.
meow. Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've been on a train, and that kind of makes me sad.
Oh, yeah, me too. It's been days and days and days and days and days and days. But one day we'll be able to ride that train again. Yeah. And if for those who've been in Chicago, if you go down to Belmont, they're building the overpass, so it'll look very different. Yeah.
Ooh,
The
our
poll's
votes are
done.
in. What do we got?
It looks like the Red Redemptions are on the board. They've won their first game. They've got 11. They have taken not a commanding lead, but a 1-point lead. That 1 point that Alex got earlier is now paid off in this round of Comedy Sports. Like I said, the
I'm so
Redemptions
sorry, I
are
can't take
technically a
credit for that.
second half
That is
team.
Jacob's point.
Yeah, that was
Oh yes,
Jacob's
Jacob.
point. All right, for that anything goes Northeast Westworld reference. All right, so it is 11-10 in favor of those Shawshank Redemptions, heading into our final game of the night. That's right, this is a real barn burner. 1 point difference. Anyone could win this with this last game. For this, I need my captains to the screen. Okay, we get to choose our final game. I gave Alex the advantage previously because he was not winning. Dan, that means it's on you. You are down going into the final round. What do you want to call for this final game?
Well,
No pressure.
it's been a tough train ride. Haha. Okay. I think we'd like to play Blind Screen.
Blind screen. Alex, do you accept?
Yes.
Great, you're gonna do it. That's right, we're gonna get all of our players to the screen, and moreover, Ryan has got some wonderful images that he has collected from suggestions throughout the night that were not used, and there have been so many fantastic suggestions. He was kind of keeping, Hars and Ryan were keeping track of those. What's going to happen is Ryan is going to put one of those images up on the screen for us all to see. Our players aren't going to know ahead of time what it is. I'm going to call a name, and that player will have to deliver a joke, a pun-based joke, some sort of punchline of some sort based on the image that they have not seen before. It's going to get wacky. So, we don't need to turn around. We're just going to have Ryan put that up on the screen. We're going to get our first image up on the screen right now. Okay, Jacob.
Oh man, look at that couple. They're great.
Dan.
Ooh, 185 tigers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Sorry, we're closed." And the tigers say, "My stripes are gone."
Nina.
I'm sorry, Tigers and Tigger, it's not you, it's me. You just gotta go.
Oh, Alex.
I just crossed Tigers with Bill Murray.
What'd you get?
Stripes.
Oh, all right. I'm going to ask for a new image in just a moment, but first I need to tell you, loyal fans, you better be paying attention. You're going to vote on this again. You're going to decide which team you think has the best jokes. That's right. I need to put more pressure on this. Okay, we're going to get our next image up on the screen now. Maureen.
Oh, my nose! Now I'll never sweep.
Katie.
I'm sorry, Broomstick. It's not you, it's me. I'm just a big old witch.
Jacob.
185 Quidditch players fly through a bar and the bartender says, "Whoa!" They flew fast. Harry?
Nina.
I'm sorry, Quidditch players. It's not you, it's me. I didn't mean to Quidditch you like that.
Ooh. Dan.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm having such a fun time at Quidditch camp. I'm really making a fly out of it.
Okay, Alex.
Hey, did you hear about Jimmy the Quidditch?
Oh.
No.
Yeah, he got that because he's a snitch.
Ooh. All right, Ryan, new image on the screen. Dan.
Some things have secrets inside them. Like that.
Okay, Maureen.
Oh, my nose! It's all twisted.
Nina.
185 balloon animals walked into the bar. The bartender says, "You guys gotta get out of here." The balloon animals are like, "Why?" And the bartender's like, "Because you guys are about to pop."
Katie.
Oh, I'm sorry, balloon animal. It's not you, it's me. I'm just letting the air out of this relationship.
Oh. Jacob.
I'm not eating a turkey dinner. I'm doing surgery on a balloon dog. Try that on for size.
Okay, on that note, I need a new image on the screen. Ooh. Alex.
I just crossed a Pop-Tart with a hot dog.
What'd you get?
I'm not 100% sure, but I know in Chicago they're not going to put ketchup on it.
Dan.
I crossed nightmares with children's breakfast.
What'd you get?
This thing in front of me.
Nina.
You know what, hot dog Pop-Tarts? It's not me. It is you. Because this looks absolutely disgusting.
I'm sorry, these are frosted.
Oh, my nose! be a wiener.
That's the game. That's the match. Oh my goodness. Loyal fans, it is gonna be time to vote. Get ready for the big final vote here. Oh, I am coming forward through the Pop-Tarts. This is upsetting.
Yeah, me too. Look at this. Whoa. Wow.
Oh no!
I'm gone now. Oh, I'm
Okay,
back.
ooh, okay,
Okay.
that's
Ugh.
I'm gonna make some of those in my crock pot later, so if you don't want to
No.
buy.
You can hide them under my hat. Oh.
okay. I believe we have a poll up on the screen. I know I'm not voting for hot dog flavor Pop-Tarts.
It would
but,
be so gross.
not good. But fans, there is a whole lot on the line here. Whoever gets these points is going to win the entire match. So please, please, please vote for the team that you think deserves this.
The poll is up. It's going down, Heather. It looks like the red team. Oh, the red team had a commanding lead and all of a sudden lost it. Ooh, it's neck and neck right now. Ooh, what should it be? Should it be for the Redemptions? Should it be the blue line? Ooh, oh.
Trains.
We got about 20 seconds left. Looks like it, Heather.
Oh no, I don't even have any good chat content for our voting thing.
No.
I'm too
Do you
nervous.
like hot dogs normally without the Pop-Tart edition?
Yeah, and I like Pop-Tarts normally without the hot dog edition.
Well, right now, the Redemptions, look, they have a commanding lead. They're taking it. Ooh, the blue team's reaching up a little bit. We've only got seconds left.
You can see the lines like chasing each other.
Yeah. And the winners are your Shawshank Redemptions with 16 points for the blue line.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out, everyone. This has been Comedy Sports Minor League Match. Let's give a big round of applause to all our teams. Your second place team was Katie, Nina, and Captain Dan. Those Shawshank Redemptions taking the win were Jacob, Maureen, and Captain Alex. Heather Show was keeping it all straight with the wearing the stripes and blowing on the whistle. My name is Hars. Ryan has been our tech booth. We have shows here on the Comedy Sports Twitch network every Wednesday, Friday night, Saturday night. Please come and join us again. And please, if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button and hit it. And we'll see you next time at Comedy Sports.